And yeah, just or
Hello and welcome to Brewing Up Gaming. My name is Andrew.
and I am Zach, and today we're going to be playing. And this is the very first one. It's really cheesy, but it's still a fun PlayStation 1 game.
It's pretty much what brought the PlayStation on the map.
Instead of Nintendo just ruling everything at the time. Yeah, that's what it was. It's PlayStation's biggest hit, biggest start.
Spyro and Crash were their mascots.
Crash 2, yeah. What came first? I guess we should do a little bit more research about that.
I think Crash may have.
I think it came out when the PlayStation came out.
Yeah. I know Sony wanted to name Crash Willy the Wombat.
That's just cheesy as hell.
And Naughty Dog's like, oh, hello, Koopa Troopa.
Koopa Troopa. How you doing? Got a little face there. I like it. Annie's baby. Alright, so welcome. And so for Spyro the Dragon, I guess we're probably just gonna be doing a bunch of the run through right now, just since you know so much of it to begin with.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pretty easy run through. Have we decided if we're gonna do all of Nice? You
Wow.
just whiffed both of them. That's pretty sad, actually. Have you decided whether you're gonna do 100% or
I could probably.
the first one isn't that bad for 100%?
Yeah. Same with the second one. That one's not too bad. There's only minor backtrack.
Are you gonna clear this first level first?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
usually clear the overworlds.
And so we're gonna just do the 100. Well, every 200 we're gonna drink.
Yep.
Because
And
that's gonna happen pretty fast.
yeah, and we could also do every death in case.
Yes. Yeah. So every death is gonna be a guaranteed. If you wanna join along, just be safe. Make sure you don't drink too much. This is Brewing Up Gaming. We make sure we involve drinking in every single one of our games, some way, somehow.
Even if it's biz casual drinking, they're still drinking.
There is. And I feel like if there's gonna be certain games that don't involve a lot of like drinking areas, we might just switch to something a little bit more, something a little bit better. Another face. It seems good face. I like it.
Well, I know, like, our Uncharted one, we were drinking Captains and Cokes, because we figured Caribbean Island, it makes...
Get that pirate structure to it.
Yeah,
But, yeah, I guess with Uncharted games and shooting games, there aren't many ways to actually involve drinking without messing yourself up constantly.
Yeah. Especially my skill in the combat of those games, we'd be drunk in no time.
If you were to do it every death, we would. Oh God, I don't even want to think about that.
You guys would hate me after a while.
Oh, that's why we're gonna have you do Dark Souls, though. We're probably not gonna do it every death, but we're gonna drink often enough just to make up for it.
Oh yeah.
Me too. That's okay. We find it a little enjoyable. We don't use emotes too much, but they're still pretty hilarious sometimes just to look at.
I mean, when I was dating this one chick, she gave me shit that my old phone didn't have emojis, so then I finally got my new phone and I just text her every single emoji my phone had.
I understand at that point, yeah.
It was at least a 4-page text message.
Of just emojis. Priceless. Alright, so that's 91 right now. We're almost getting there to the first drink.
Yeah, there's...
How much is there in this one?
In this overworld, only a hundo.
Oh, that's not even that bad. Yeah, there's that right there. And then... Okay, I thought there's a... Oh, there's a chest on that one. And isn't there one on the other side as well?
Yep.
And that would finish it.
Yeah, you said finish it.
Yeah, I did. So at least understand if I'm going to be taking my time a little bit, because I am almost drunk already from before. But I'm going to try to keep up. If I puke, I puke. It's happening and I'm okay with it.
Entering town square.
Alright. Yeah, this one's real.
Oh, hey,
easy.
Ratchet's been here.
You mean all the chickens?
Yeah, Ratchet's been here.
The frickin' chicken gun? Just to fill you in, Koopa, before this, we got done doing the full thing of the first Ratchet and Clank, and I made sure before I finished up with that game, I made an entire level with just the chicken gun, and it was hilarious. It was difficult, actually. It was very difficult.
Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Make sure you get a good look.
Oh, I will, alright. I love how the PlayStation 1 games just break immersion all the time with, like, press these buttons to do this. I think the 64 also did that too.
Not too much, actually. Oh, I guess if it ever involved the C-stick, it would. That would.
Now he's pulling Facebook on us.
Puke?
Oh, puke. I thought it said poke.
Oh, no. It's just puke, because I was talking about how I was going to puke.
Oh.
Yeah.
We need that one cam model back. If you're talking about
God
puke.
damn it, no. We don't need her back right now. She would probably just fill the entire thing up about. No, we don't want to talk about that too much. If it might happen, I'm not saying it won't, but how it's currently going, it might just happen. Oh man, that little egg bastard! Why don't you just kill the bull by? Yeah, why do you keep going around?
Because I wanted to get all those chests in a circle while holding the charge button, just to be cool. Oh, god damn. Okay, whatever.
Oliver. Oh yeah, almost every game does the jump on ledge. Read signs. Yeah. It is pretty annoying. But I guess if it is your first game doing that somehow. I don't know how it would be your first game doing this after this many games, but
Yeah. Oh,
God forbid, the moment they don't, somebody.
It's another hundo.
So that's 200. Take a drink.
You know they originally were gonna make Spyro green?
Why would they do that?
That was the original plan, but then they found out when they were playing the game his green color mixed in with the background too
That
much.
would, and that would actually get really irritating. You missed
yeah,
one of
I
the
know.
gems.
I kill this guy first, then I run through.
Oh nice, it just gives you the egg because he fell off.
And then I do this complete one through.
Just to get everything.
You know, it took me a while to like discover that when I first played this game.
Well, you wouldn't think that you had to jump onto something you couldn't see just to get into a different area.
And then the dragons just like
It's a little irritating.
look the dragons and say, look around, jump at your highest point. I'm like, oh wait. It wants me to.
Yeah, that's why they stop and give you those instructions. Mixed in with the grass, not the background. Yeah, that's what he meant. He's really bad at describing. Well, I mean, actually, there's some levels where the background is green,
Yeah, so
and that would actually be harder to tell the difference.
especially with you know,
Is it Magic Crafters that has some green stuff going on, or is it the ramp one?
both I think.
Yeah, like they have shades of green in the background and everything.
And I hate these dragons. Look, we rescued Thor.
Thank you for
Oh man, yeah. That's all they say, and I'd rather just have them say nothing.
Altair said thank you for releasing me on this one.
So you got all the coins or all the gems for this.
And all the dragons.
Good. That was actually really fast. By this rate, yeah, we're actually gonna be drinking a lot.
We're at 3 hundo.
So 100 more, and then we. Nice. You can't actually do that, which is hilarious.
There's some
But-
time.
We don't need those.
Nah. They just give you lives.
Actually, I think it's just a waste of time right now. What are you doing? Just go, yeah.
Now, I was debating if I want to do this level or do the flying level.
Yeah, we do plan on getting all the gems, especially for this first game, because it's been played so many times that
The only one that's gonna stump me is that treetops level. That one still till this day. I
yeah.
keep forgetting how the supercharge pattern works.
But I mean, I think it's more of a. It just takes a few run-throughs, and then you realize what you missed.
Yeah.
It's not that it stomps you; it just takes a bit to remember how to get to certain areas.
And I never liked the Beastmaker's world. That's the whole swamp world. So
Oh yeah.
I tend to forget it once I'm done. The Dreamweavers one is the most challenging but the most fun.
These in Mario. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the main difference of the two is it's Nintendo and Sony. That's all it comes down to. Is Nintendo they use coin factors or rupees, and in Sony they use gems or what do you think is their next biggest coin system? Orbs? I'd say orbs.
Yeah. Yeah,
An
because Jack
orb.
and Daxter's got the precursor orbs.
Yeah, and then there's even the orbs that gain you life in this. And then Ratchet and Clank still involves orbs for life system.
Yeah.
When you free a dragon or step
And yeah, they overuse rupees in a few games, not just Legend of Zelda.
So do you think if they made a...
No. I will make sure I will never play Skylanders.
They made Spyro look like a freaking gremlin.
It's kind of true. Oh, nice you didn't get that coin from either of them.
I know.
Isn't this the one where you go up on top and you have to chase that one dude all around? Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Oh god, I hate this one. I don't get the point of Skylanders. It's like they just wanted more money out of something they stole from almost every other game they created to mash together.
Like, yeah, Skylander. Well, one they use Spyro's name just to sell the Skylanders brand because the actual game hardly involves Spyro.
Yeah, but you can be him.
Yeah.
He's unavailable. It's like what Blizzard was doing. Nice. Wow, you got him pretty fast.
Yeah. Eventually, you'd know like the distance between them and the fire and.
That's actually pretty good. No, yeah, I just
Now, when you're 7 or 8, getting those egg things, everyone hates them.
yeah. Oh god, I hated it. Oh, did you get the one on the beach side, or are you gonna do that
yeah.
later?
Yeah, I'll do that later because then there's a key.
But no, the
Yeah,
key is
chest.
at the beach side.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that you already went. Well, technically you already passed it. It's right down there to your left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. There's
Clear
still
up-
some
up
shit.
there.
Yeah. One thing I liked about Spyro 2 is if you hold L1, L2, R1, and R2, Sparks points in the direction of where treasure is. So like when you're missing
It's
one
so
gem,
helpful. Instead of searching through this entire thing, you're gonna hit a wall. Oh no, that's right. You have to follow the that one gem right there. That would have fucked you over.
yeah, these ones have always. It's like it's the only thing that sucks about these games when you're trying to 100% them. That moment where
Nope, nope. You wanna go in the cave?
yeah, no, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you got that one.
Spyro the Bulldog Dragon. I was reading that, I walked into the water.
Nice.
Have you
Oh man. Sometimes the older dragons confuse me. I was gonna say you're missing about 15, but you're about to get those. I feel like you're missing some.
Yep.
Not just that chest. Or is it just that chest? No, you're missing some more.
No!
3. I told you.
No! Alright.
Because you only get 10 out of that chest. Is there a path you didn't take? Enemy? No, not clear. Nice.
Jesus. Maybe I'll have to go back on that. Higher road again. I still think it's cool that the drummer for the Police wrote the soundtrack.
Oh, right there. That's all 3.
Yeah, the drummer for the Police wrote the soundtrack for Spyro. Forget his name, but
I don't know how they decided just to make him do this. Like, you know who we want to do this? The drummer of Police. What?
oh, and when you do have to drink.
Oh yeah. Ah.
See, I would do the flying one, but I don't know if there's any special rules I should do for the flying one.
But yeah, it's. I understand why you would hate this level because of the gems. Because this is one of the ones where they hide it the hardest, just to kind of test you. But I love this part right here.
I love how this I actually just figured out as a kid, just jumping on the.
Oh yeah,
platforms,
I just want to jump on all of them.
and then
and
it just did that. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. But doesn't one of the dragons point that out?
Yeah, he points it out. Magic Crafter's World. Alright. How did I always do this?
Go trains first. Nope. I think you're right. I always went train or no, it was never trains first.
I think it was the jet or the treasure chest. Some of them don't even, you don't follow
No, go. I was gonna say you go down there, yeah.
some of them don't even follow like the straight line pattern.
Oh,
Oh shit, that really
set you back. Not too much though. The first one's pretty easy for you. Get used to this.
When you go in the second one, sometimes they trick you and you can't follow a pattern, otherwise you won't have enough time. You'll have to like hit a plane as you're going through the arches.
I try to hit everything I can on my way there. No, this first one I think is the easiest one
Yeah.
to get you used to all of the maneuvering and everything.
I usually still fail like once or twice doing this, but then until I remember a pattern.
If you fall, like every now and then, like how you hit that one, I understand. This is probably the hardest part of all of this. No, oh, you missed it.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Alright. Okay, no, yeah, go the same path. You had it, but
I got too greedy with that plane.
be careful with those trains. The trains can knock you off as well.
Yeah.
Man, it kind of sucks. I was drinking some pretty good Sierra Nevada, and then now I'm back with this.
I got some winter skull.
Oh, that'll be too dark. Then I'm definitely throwing up.
Oh, to me, Winterskull, the capital Winterskull seems closer to an amber. I don't know why.
It's got a heavier taste to it though.
Yeah,
It doesn't have all of the spices.
because it's not an Optimator. Now,
No,
if you had an
no, yeah.
Optimator,
That's got body to it. But
but it is a delicious beer.
it's wonderful. Whoa. But I do like the bitterness. That's the biggest thing is, I don't like darker beers because there's too much, I guess, spices going on and not enough bitterness.
Yeah.
I like my beers like how I am. Be careful. Okay. Isn't there one more thing besides the planes?
Nope, it's always 4.
You went the wrong way, I think. No. Oh, yep, you missed it.
Yeah, but
I mean, you still have it, but
I'd have to really try hard to mess that one up. That was the
Yeah.
amount of time I had.
you had 20 seconds. Unless if you fell, then you shouldn't have. But if you would have went to the right, got that guy first, and then went through the other two,
Yeah.
I'm thinking time trials. That's how my mind has always said. It's just time trials.
Yeah, I listed lazily, and we had 300 coins, which got us to 8.
Oh man, that's 2 drinks right there. Whew. Okay, I need a breather first.
Some of them aren't bad for flying levels, but you get the ones where it's just. I think the Dream Maker's flying level is one of the worst for me.
Okay, that one has a pattern. You'll always start with the first thing that's there,
Yeah.
and then it'll eventually just pass you through the entire thing. That's the Dream Maker's one. I like that one. It ends with a weird area, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward and it cuts you on time. Like it's very precise with the amount of time.
Jesus. There.
So you just have to fire his butt. I don't know.
You just have to fire him. It's the other guys that have the metal apron.
Oh yeah.
Or breastplate, but they look like aprons.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, Bond.
Sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures.
Wow.
It wouldn't bother me.
He doesn't have faith in us. He was just like, oh, it's you. One, he's like being some like Starbucks white chick, like, oh, it's you.
My first thought is you rescued 13 dragons. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah, like wouldn't it be enough to take the fight to Nasty Narc? With how big those dragons are?
If you can beat him by yourself, I would have assumed that they could easily.
You just beat like, and wouldn't they just be freeing the other dragons too?
You would assume so, but
Like you just free one dragon and he's like, all right.
and they can literally just fly around the entire frickin' map. Don't worry, they don't even have to worry about this whole jumping level and shenanigans. It is you, Koopa. Hello. You got an emoji that's a picture of Kappa or Koopa. Koopa. Alright.
Well, I
There's
mean,
one more still in between the other ones. Oh, yep.
I mean, you did in Spyro 2. You did prove that Spyro might be the bad guy.
Oh no, he definitely is.
That
And
one
when we
level.
get to it, I will. No, there's multiple. It's not just one level. Like it was that level and the one after that
Oh
you
yeah,
played.
that one
I'm like,
person was. All those people were doing was putting the people in stone for playing shitty bagpipes.
I'm sorry, but if your noise is just irritating people at that point, and at that point you're disrupting the peace. If that's what you're doing.
Free speech, man.
No, not at that point. I'm sorry, but if you're a little kid playing a trombone when you're not used,
It's cute then.
okay, it depends on how little.
It's like a 3-year-old just
Okay, yeah.
poorly playing a bagpipe.
I'm talking about like a teenager just playing the bagpipe and sucking hard
It's
at
like
it.
Dan's son, when he got his drum set on his second birthday, Isaac was just banging the drums with no rhythm or anything at all. He's just banging and it's just loud noise, but
Yeah, at that point it's cute. But otherwise, oh, it's just awful. Didn't you miss a gem area to your right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right by that pole. It wasn't a gem area, but it was a gem nonetheless. That toad is as ugly as the thing you just killed. Was it a goblin?
it's gonna grow up to become one of those things, maybe. But
Kill them all.
I set it on fire and turned it to a pretty butterfly. Just think about that next time you want to set a person on fire.
Holy shit, you're going through your beer fast.
Cannot be charged.
Oh yeah, I should probably
For my sake, at least. And you've got work later.
yeah, it's around 8:30 or so. I could just give myself a cup of coffee.
Oh, the chest. You got
Oh,
the
yeah.
key. Nice. Oh, you biffed it hard.
So the next episode's title should be called Spyro the Drunkard.
Because we're going to have to drink a lot more.
Yeah. I was thinking that, or Here Be Dragons.
I feel like we can still do better than that. Isn't that a drink right there, though? You hit 100.
Yeah.
Are you just finishing, or are you doing one more?
No, I could hit two baby
Okay.
drinks.
Okay. Whew.
Ooh,
What?
it's still a
Rip
toss
those?
up between. Yeah, I would say number 2. I mean, this
I-
one holds a place in my heart because
It's just the first Spyro. What you got
This-
into this game with?
for Christmas I got a PlayStation 1 with Spyro the Dragon with it, and this was my childhood.
I'd say Ripto, though.
Yeah,
Ripto's rages.
because they bring in more characters. There's just more things to do for gameplay.
It's what makes the game. I feel like. Did you get out every single one otherwise?
Yeah.
I thought there was one more.
No, we just
Oh no,
fight.
the other exit is the air balloon. That's
Yeah.
right.
We just gotta fight Mr. Toasty now.
Every gem equals 1 beer. That would
Ooh.
no.
Ooh.
That alone would be a few hundred. Oh yeah. Oh, it's these fucking dog things.
Oh yeah, but I do know a quick way to kill him if I could do it right. No. Ooh. All right.
Fire, jump back, or just double fire.
Yeah, you just keep spamming circle then and just hope that.
It kills them.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it works. Watch out he doesn't smack you with his thing there. No.
Nope, that time it didn't.
I'd say just fire back.
Yeah.
Some pretty stupid dogs right there.
Yeah, and Eustace thought courage was stupid.
Oh man, you got pwned.
The cane did, physics-wise, the cane didn't even hit
could've.
me.
It could have. I'm gonna agree with physics right here on this one.
Wow, Zach agrees with physics in a game. That's
Well, you're not gonna get the dragon?
I will a bit. I gotta.
Because if you think, it is a curved cane.
I guess, yeah.
Part of it could have just like nipped you on the head.
Yeah. But physics-wise too, this guy's made out. He's a dragon made out of scales. I think whacking with a cane, the most Spyro would just say is "ow."
Well, that's why he's continuing on.
An orc has put one of of his most devious
Oh no, yeah.
charge of the artisan
My thin man.
It's, again, like how you just explained. Spyro could free this dragon and be like, "Can you fight Toasty? Like, look at you and look at me."
You're a fucking grown dragon that has basically a flamethrower instead of my little pup. Which is why I feel Puff the Magic Dragon was a